Here's a quick thought for you. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Do you ever, especially on a weekday, do you ever just look at your watch and you're like, okay, it's 8:30, I got about another hour, 45 minutes in me, and then I should probably start winding down, go to bed, right? But then you're watching something good, right? You're binge watching a series or something just released, came out, you started watching, you're like, oh, let's see what this is all about. And you get hooked, right? And you kind of look at your watch and you're kind of like almost like in a weird hostage negotiation situation where you're like, all right, next episode's 47 minutes. If I start it now and I don't pause, I can be in bed by 9:45, right? And sleep by 10:30, right? Every time you do it, you tell yourself, you're like, yeah, that'll be fine, right? Extra half hour, extra 45 minutes. I'm used to going to bed at 8:45, but yeah, stay up till 9:30. See what happens, right? And every time you do that, you wake up the next day and it's like you're like delirious. It's like, what? Where am I? What happened? So many lights, right? It's every time. It doesn't matter. It could be any day of the week. If it's a weekday and you decide, right? You push the limit, right? You stay up late. And when I say late, I mean it's like, you gave yourself an extra 45 minutes to try to enjoy something, right? Little me time, little TLC. You're like, oh, what's one more episode? Well, one more episode is you wake up feeling hungover, you have a headache, it feels like you maybe got 3 hours of sleep, even though you still probably got 6 or 7. And it never pans out, right? You always tell yourself, like, yeah, this is totally worth it. And as soon as you do it, the next morning you wake up and you're like, I'm exhausted. My day, and then your day is shot, right? It's shot. It's ruined. Absolutely ruined. Anyone else ever have that? I had that the other day, binge watching a series. Stayed up for one more episode, 44 minutes worth. You'd swear I pulled an all-nighter. I woke up. I didn't know where I was. I had a headache. My body hurt, like oddly, right? And just like, all for what? For 45 minutes of entertainment that I was trying to treat myself to. But, that's the risk you run. That's how Netflix and those other streaming services get you. They're like, ha, 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 gotcha, bubbas, right? But they do it every time, right? And it'll happen again. I will go to watch something, right? And if I'm hooked, I'll look at my watch. I'll be like, do we risk it? And every time you're like, yeah, we'll be fine. And you risk it and you wake up and you pay the price. So thanks a lot, Netflix. Thanks a lot, Amazon. You know, hope you're happy. Hope you're proud of yourself. They probably are. They keep hiking up prices. People keep paying for it. And, to each their own, I suppose. Anywho, drop a comment down below. Let me know. Does this happen to you? What's your favorite series to binge? Maybe it's these little YouTube shorts that I am posting. You know, TikTok's kind of changing the game because now you can pretty much do that from the comfort of your own bed. Is watch, whatever. At least then you're in bed, as opposed to sitting on the couch. But anyways, like I said, drop a comment down below. Make sure you smash all those buttons. As always, I am Mr. C, the Cook and Teach, and this is just one parent/teacher's thoughts to another. Thank you so much for watching. As always, Mr. C, out.